Hello everyone, it's me Zachan here, and I'm back in my survival let's play world, and I'm very excited to get back to building in this beachside area. So if you watched the last episode, I built this awesome structure right here last time, and I'm going to be building a very similar structure as you saw in the thumbnail. So definitely keep watching to find out how this structure turns out. And if you've been enjoying my videos, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like. But without further ado, let's get into building this amazing structure. Okay, so now let's get started on this next building, which is going to be a very similar style to this building, just quite a bit bigger. And it's going to be right over there. I already cleared some land. And I have a good amount of materials ready to go. Let me kill this creeper real quick. But yeah, so this is a nice huge flat piece of land here. And basically, let's just place the materials down and get started. So like I said, it's going to be a lot wider than the original one, but it will have a similar style. And I'm going to consider this kind of the older area, and then we're going to have a newer area over there where the dirt pillars are. But let's just start with a rough outline. So I think we can just maybe start it right there, and then in between we're gonna have 7 like that, and then I think 5 we can do here, and then wherever that ends off, move sheep. That's good, yep. And then outside here, we're actually going to have a pop-out bit where it's going to be wherever the center is. I think this is the center. Probably something like that. That seems pretty good. And then we have 1, 2, 3. Sure, that looks good. And then we're also going to have another pop-out here. This is going to be a small pop-out, I think probably from right about there, giving us 3 wide again. And like we did with the original house, I'm gonna need some of this, some of this, some of this. So this is the main part, and for the main part I'm gonna use the strip spruce here. Okay, so I went up 9 with the spruce in total. I might even have to go higher depending on where we end up. And then on these pillars, we're gonna do oak instead, just to kind of change it up. And this will be stripped eventually too. We can kind of start to do that. And we're just gonna be going up 3 on these. Same with these. For the most part, that is all of our pillars done. Once again, we will strip these down. And for now, in between, I'm just going to use the warped, but eventually I'm going to add some of this into like we did with the original house. So we're going to have this all the way down. And then let's also even grab our copper, as the door will go in right there, and we'll have a little window up there. And then we're also going to have fences here, but once the roof connects it'll look a lot better. I guess we can even start the roof for this corner. And I think we're going to, for the most part, be using stairs of spruce, of course. And let's put a placeholder for now. And then this will go up like that. And it's beginning to turn night, so I believe I'm just gonna start to do this with all of the warped, and then I will bring you back once it's day. Okay, so I actually want to add this in up here, just to add a little bit more detail. I added the roof shape in, I added a lantern. I think it's looking pretty nice right now. Once again, this is inspiration from Pinterest. I honestly don't know how they did the roof, but I think this looks similar and also nice. So I'm just alternating with the normal spruce planks, and I'm alternating that with the strip logs. So it's kind of like a slow curve. I think it looks pretty nice. Obviously we need to add in some of this on this side. I think we might just end up doing nothing, because I think we'll have enough windows on other sides. Oh, I still wanted to find out where the sun rises. Must be there, I don't know. Just so we can have good window spots. Maybe we add some trapdoors underneath it, actually. That might look nice. Like, just do that. Very costly, but I think it might be worth it. I think even just doing 2 there and 1 at the back kind of looks nice, and we can save some resources. So yeah, that's the front entrance. Still not sure, we might try to add like a stripped warped wood just so it kind of stands out a little more. But I do know what I can do on this side, because we're going to actually do windows here. And then let's put our warps on the side. Oops. And then also, let me show you what I've done here so far. So we've went with all the planks to the top, a stripped in the middle, and then a 2 wide window here with our copper. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to have a window up there, because I do want to do like a hangover and do like a similar thing where we create like a little floating fish, because this is like a very beachy, oceany village, as you can see. Yeah, but that looks very nice. I think I should have more warped wood. Oh, it's in my inventory, that works out. My inventory is a mess. I've been running around this world. But yeah, let's just keep doing this. Yeah. Oops. And we're also gonna get to fill that in. I think that looks right. And once again, I am gonna come in with some of this later on too. But yeah, that looks nice. And then we'll add in our glass. But I also don't want this to be too tall. Obviously it is quite a bit taller than that one, but I think we can make it work where they both fit in together. And obviously they look very similar and matchy, so that works out well too. I think we're also gonna have some windows here, because there's gonna be basically a window. Just put this here for, there's gonna be a window right there, and this is like our window line. So this is down here, that's gonna be a block, and then it's gonna be our stairs. We're gonna have little windows there. Where did I put the glass? think that looks nice. We'll have to make that work. Maybe we can do another one of the fancy copper, like right there. Let me get my stair back. And I think that's the height of the image too. I'm trying to kind of keep it very similar to the original. So yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. And it looks like it's turning night soon. So let me see. Yeah, so we're gonna work on the roof the next morning, but I'm gonna try to get in some of the walls, close that up during the night, and then I'm gonna try to figure this out and show you right about now. Okay, so I'm back, and I think I finished this side. I have a 2-wide window down here, a 1-wide up there, and like I said earlier, I think I'm gonna do like a hanging thing up here, kind of like the fish over there, but I'm happy with that so far. I might even need some more warp wood soon, and then on this side, I should probably start to think about the windows. Okay, let's cut this out of my face. And the warped wood's over here. I guess I do still have a decent amount of warped wood. And I can use a lot more of that too. But I think we're gonna do it a little, the windows are gonna be, I was thinking we could just do 2 because we did 3 there. Maybe we just do like there and there. We can see how that looks. I don't know, it might be too much wall. I think we should still probably make it 2 wide windows, since those windows over there are too wide. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. And then I guess we'll probably just follow the trend and do like some 2 windows up there. Maybe we change it to 3 to actually follow the other side. So let's get up there with some dirt. So it's gonna be a 2 gap here. I think so. Oh, wait, I think that's right. Then it'll just be like that. Just like that, so it's similar to the other side. And it looks like I already need more copper, but we are actually running low on our wax. I mean, yeah, the wax copper that I got from the trial chamber, the oxidized copper. So we might need to go back there actually soon. And it's already turning night. It's always raining when I want to show you something, and then I have to wait for the rain to stop, and then now it's about to turn night again. So, okay, these are actually aging, which is good. These are gonna be for our chimney, but I mean, if it makes it all the way to the other stage, that's great. I even added some more at home too. And yeah, this is looking good. So I definitely need to start to work on the roofs the next day. But in between that, I'm probably gonna make sure I have all the materials and just fine tune this area a little bit. In between clips, I've actually done quite a bit. I detailed the back here, and the outside is looking pretty good besides our roof. That's always my least favorite. And I even started the inside, and I'm actually really happy with this so far. So I did a really cool floor here, a little centerpiece, little offshoot there, a little offshoot there. We're gonna fix this obviously, but I also really like the roof. But now I'm here to show you. I think I just need to kind of do a little connector here, and I have some trapdoors that I think will work. Actually, you know what? I think we could just do some spruce slabs and that'll be fine there. A little simpler, but maybe we try this. I think that looks pretty nice. Yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun working on the inside, and I haven't done too much, but I'm excited. We have such high ceilings here too. I might need to move into this house. Yeah, the only thing I do need to definitely add some type of ladder to get up there. I'm still kind of thinking about the interior because, I mean, this is all kind of me because the photo just shows the outside. So, yeah, whatever I come up with in here is going to be pretty cool and obviously be like a coastal fishing vibe. There's a lot of windows, so yeah, it's going to be tricky. We might end up doing a ladder somewhere. We could kind of do like a spiral maybe. Yeah, we'll find out. But I've just kind of been slowly doing little things. But yeah, I've been really happy so far with this building. And yeah, I need to get some more copper. I'm actually happy that that is aging pretty quickly. And then my least favorite thing is to add roofs. Let's go get our other cat stuck over here for so long. Yeah, I've been growing up a few trees just because this side can become more of a forest, as that's not as beachy, it's just a lot of open grass. This shouldn't really have many trees, as there's probably going to be a lot of coastal flooding, which is kind of what I'm going for here. Um, but I like how this is like a holy tree that they're kind of trying to protect or something. Although, why did that happen? Did I do that at one point, maybe? These are just for me to collect, so... Got myself some wood. And like I said, I'm gonna kind of do a more modern area where all those pillars are back there. And I might even try to do like a lighthouse somewhere there. But I want this to kind of be like the old town. And I might even name it like Pinterest Old Town just because I got some inspiration from there. I actually don't really know who the original creators are. Because I keep seeing like the same photos. So we have our villagers alive in here still. Except they're not breeding. Okay, so I feel like I do still need to get a little bit more items to finish this off. I have my wood farm over there, so we're gonna need some more spruce wood. So hopefully I'll be back working on the roof. Okay, I don't know how that just happened, but those are there, so I don't know how this works. I probably need to get a saddle, or maybe I need to name them, or put them in boats. I don't know. Do they despawn? I can lead them, right? I have never seen that. That's cool. They come with saddles already? No, they don't. Oh, okay. Is it tamed or no? Okay, I'm about to die. Okay, that is really cool actually. I think I'm just gonna put them in here for now. Try to remember what I just did. They sound really scary. I think there's 4 of them. I guess they don't need a saddle. I'm definitely gonna need to find out if they despawn. Don't run away, sir. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. That is so cool though. Wow. Okay, so I quickly got some name tags. I'm only gonna do 2 name tags on them if they're still here, which I really hope they are. Okay, it looks like they are. they might not despawn, so you're McRibs and you're Napoleon Bonaparte. And then we have two others. If they're still alive, definitely give a name suggestion. They probably despawn in the open air, so let's put some dirt there probably. That would definitely be helpful for them. I actually didn't know that that was open, so I guess I can just close them off. Okay, actually get out, get out, get out. Yeah. Oh no, oh no, there. Okay, so I think that is closed enough. I don't think that'll do anything, but let's just close it up. Alright, welcome skeleton horses. I've never gotten that in a world, which is why I'm so excited. Hello, McRibs, Napoleon Bonaparte, and then the rest. This was just, I'm not sure. We're gonna need to get another name. So definitely leave a name suggestion. If they're still alive, I will name them. And it looks like it's turning morning. So that means, sadly, I'm gonna have to start building the roofs. But at least I'm literally just looking at an image for help, which is good. Or else it would have taken a very, very long time. So, let's try to get, let me throw some of these out, because a lot of this is just extra materials. Okay, that's good enough for now. Let's grab our sprucey bits right about here. These are pretty much the majority of things for the roof. So I think I'm just gonna basically follow this image. Okay, come on, just do what I want there. So let's go up here. Let's put a random block. No, so it looks like there's gonna be 1, 2 there. They're gonna be stripped, of course, that's gone. And then from here we're gonna need a slab. Let's take this out too, like that. And then this reminds me of the other house we just did over there in the last episode, where we're kind of doing like a weird squiggle. And then this looks like it's just like that. Okay, I'm just gonna change this. I have a better idea now. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of that. This is why you should just trust yourself sometimes. Strip that down. And then we're gonna do, I think, like that and that. Something like that. That doesn't look too bad, right? It's definitely a little bit different than the other one. But yeah, I think that's fine. So that's a little bit weird. But basically, I think it's gonna work just because we will have a chimney here. Okay, so this is where the grindstone comes in, because this is gonna kind of act as a lifter. Which is kind of like pulling things out of the water. So we might actually end up moving that a little bit. I actually added on, but I might be fine with it over the water. And then we're gonna add some chains eventually. And I do want to get another trapdoor up there to round it out. And just like our little village hut, I'm gonna just create a new piece of infrastructure here to house our horses. Hopefully this won't be here too long. Okay, so now it is about time to do the top roof here. So I'm gonna first start on this side. We're probably gonna need some more materials later on, but I'm gonna drop that there. And we're gonna continue our heavy trapdoor usage, which I don't have any of, which is not great. I'm gonna make myself some more slabs too. And I also added a ladder in here and some lanterns, which is looking very good. So like I said, we're just gonna keep our trapdoor trend pretty much this whole time, and we're gonna add these 3 in. And then like we've done over there, I'm going to add 3 logs in. I think we're just gonna go in with slabs, and that won't be spawn proof, which is great. And then we will have some stairs. We're probably gonna continue to go up the stairs. And let's repeat this on this side. And I think we're gonna just add in some full blocks here, well really 2 slabs, just to kind of slow the curve a little. This is actually a very different roof than what I'm used to. Let's actually try this. Oops. We can maybe add in these kind of to round it off. So I think we have the same thing going on both sides, which is great. Like this, and like that. And we're gonna actually lift it up. I think that could be kind of cool. Maybe let's do that. We're gonna work on our fish hanging down, and I'm gonna actually put that one up just because it's kind of annoying. Okay, so let's see how big this fish is gonna be. Oh no 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 no! I thought that was a creeper. That's a dragonfly. I'm thinking 5 should hopefully be good. Although I'm not too sure. And then down here we're gonna have a slab. Like that. We need 2 trapdoors. I think actually we can end up using some copper up there. I think that can actually work. Should be great. Okay, so I think I am now fully done with this structure. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I already put my villagers from over there into here. Let me just quickly kill this. No, he'll be okay. Yeah, so let's do a very nice tour of this. So let's first go around the outside. I've added some grass to kind of open this up because we can kind of imagine that a ship would like drop by and pick this up. Added some foliage, some leaves, but yeah, I'm really happy with this build. We have our amazing fish here, once again continuing that nice trend going on around here. And I kind of want to show you the roof, so let me just build up with some leaves. So I decided to add some leaves there. I don't love how that's floating, but I can try to fix that eventually. I love the chimney with the copper, but I think it fits really well with our original house, as it should. And I think this is just a very nice little area, and I'm excited to continue and build over there. But I think it's about time to go inside and check the final product out. So yeah, it's a little bit full right now, but just imagine all these white beds gone, and obviously this gone. That would pretty much be our interior, which I'm really happy about. But I want these villagers to make some babies so we can grow this village, which they are not doing for me. But if we go upstairs, I didn't do too much, but I mean, this is such a great spot. I can definitely decorate this in a future video. But yeah, I think this is just an awesome building, and I did take, and as I said earlier, and same for the last build, I've been using Pinterest for both of these builds. It really helps to just speed up the video making process, so I hope that's okay. But I will eventually be doing some of my own builds, but I've just seen so many good Pinterest designs recently that it's hard not to attempt to build them. And I think they just fit in so well with this area. So, as the sun reaches day, I think it is almost about time to end the video. I have some ending clips at the end here. I'll have some music for you, but I think that is going to have to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and bye. And now it's about time to get rid of this really old, ugly village house.